Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And yes, I am double posting on December 31st with my year-end stuff. So here is my year-end, my K-pop album collection, and basically like a shelf tour also before I change up my shelves and clean them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start from bottom up. And so on the bottom shelf is my TXT shelf, and when I reorganize my bookshelves, I want to put TXT more in the middle, not on the bottom. Tell you all the albums I have, and then I'll keep down on the bottom, I don't know which corner of how many albums that I have throughout this, or like by the after when I do a shelf, and then I'll tell you how many albums I have total. So honestly, let's just get into this. So this is a season's greetings, so we don't care about that. I mean, well, we do, but we don't, like, this is just for albums. So I have all copies of TXT's Dream chapter, and then I have the 3 copies for the Chaos chapter, and then the Chaos chapter Fight or Escape. I have 4 copies. When I move you guys over here, here's my Blue Hour albums, and I have 4 copies. And here is an overview of TXT's shelf. So this is what it looks like, and I think TXT's shelf is so cute. Now the next shelf, this is just random groups that I just select and stuff for album wise. As you can see, I have all of Treasure's albums, and by the way, since today is December 31st, Treasure is announcing a comeback, so that's interesting. And then next to Treasure we have We I, which is those 3 albums. Those are all 3 mini albums I have. And then I have NCT's Dreams Hot Sauce. I have all 3 versions. And then I have Purple Kiss, their first mini album. And then I have ATEEZ's 4th mini album. And then I have Blackpink. And then behind Blackpink I have Sungwoo's 2nd mini album. I have both copies. I have Drippin's 1st and 2nd mini album. Drippin is having a comeback with their 3rd mini album, so I might get it, I might not, depending. And then I have Rosé's 1st single album, and then I have Victon's 1st full album. Voice the Future is now all 3 copies, which Victon is also having comeback. A lot of comebacks in the beginning of the year. We have Treasure, Victon, and Hyphen, I believe. Drippin with We I. Johan from We I is having his 1st solo debut, so yeah. And this is the overview of the random group shelves. I want to put the random groups on the bottom shelf. For the 3rd shelf from the bottom up, we have Monsta X's shelf. I really need to redo this so badly, so I put the albums on this side and went that way. Here is Monsta X. Obviously I know that Fantasia comes before, but I just like how these albums are, and then Fantasia. But so I have 8 copies of Fatal Love. I have all 4 versions of Fantasia. I have all 4 versions of One of a Kind, all 4 versions for Follow, and then I have Wonho's 1st mini album, part 2 of his 1st mini album. And I still don't have his 3rd mini album technically, but it'd be his 2nd mini album. I still don't have it. I still need to get it. I'm kind of behind. And then I have all 4 versions of No Limit, and then all the Drew cases. I still need to get the limited one. Yeah, this is the overview of the Monsta X shelf. I need to change it up just a little bit. Okay, and then we have the 4th shelf up. I have to really change this up a little bit. And we have ATEEZ's shelf. I have all the albums for ATEEZ's Treasure era, and I actually have a 2nd copy of each album besides the 1st anniversary. I'll show you where that is all. So this is where I keep my 2nd copies of ATEEZ's Treasure series, and then here are the full album. Okay, and then next to the Treasure albums we have the Fever series. I do have Fever Epilogue. I just have no room to put it on here. I have to redo this, but Fever Part 1, 2, and 3, and then I have Fever Epilogue, and then I have their collab album, which I have 4 copies of, and then just some random stuff for ATEEZ. If anyone wants to know what I have, just comment down with a timestamp and I can tell you what it is. Okay, and then the 2nd shelf is my BTS and Hyphen. They share a shelf. Maybe eventually they probably will stop sharing a shelf. So with BTS I have all 4 versions of Map with the Soul 7. I have B, the deluxe, and then B essential. Then I have 4 versions of Map of the Soul 7, and then I have both copies of Butter. And then onto in Hyphen I have their 1st mini, their 2nd mini, and then their full 1st album, and then I just have extra copies. And then I have their jewel case. So, and then here's the overview of the shelf again. And then for the top shelf is my Cravity shelf. I have all versions of their first, second, and third mini album. I put them in rainbow color, so yeah, because the albums just go well in rainbow color. And then I have all 3 copies of their first full album, and that's pretty much it for Cravity. They don't have much. So this is my Cravity shelf. And then on the top shelf is where I keep all my light sticks. If you have any questions about like what is what for the light sticks and stuff, just leave it down in the comments and I'll tell you guys what they are. But yeah, this was basically my end of the year album. My K-pop album collection has grown. Oh, I guess I can show you. I have more albums, but it's just a whole bunch of like duplicates because I hosted some group orders. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this end of the year, this shelf tour, and my K-pop album collection to see what albums I have of which groups. And I can't wait to grow more of my album collection. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the new year, which is like literally tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the new year with a whole bunch of unboxings because my season greetings for 3 groups that I bought season greetings for are here. Well, besides ATEEZ. ATEEZ is on their way, but it'll probably be here by when the new year starts and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and go subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a happy new year. Bye.